Hello everyone. Today is Monday, October 24th, 2022. My name is Shelly and this is my channel Proverbs 31:22, and this is where I share about all of my crafting endeavors. I'm glad everyone is here. I have had a small uptick in subscribers recently, so I appreciate you for coming and checking me out and subscribing to my channel. Thank you to all of my returning viewers. I love having you guys come and visit every week. So, I forgot what I was going to say. You'll find out if you're new. That's a very common thing, especially lately. I don't know. The memory's like... So, Monday, it was a Monday at work today, but we made it through. I will ask everyone to remember my son-in-law. Of course, you won't see this until after his surgery, but he'll still need prayers after the surgery. He's having a neck surgery tomorrow to fuse some more discs in his neck. He had that done previously, and now the ones above and below need it as well. So that is happening tomorrow. His name is Dwayne. So, let's see, since I saw you last, I did do a little bit of diamond painting on Saturday. I worked a little bit on a bulldog. Just filled in a few spots over here on this side all the way around. Diamond painting is really addicting. Like, it's hard to just like say, okay, I'm gonna stop after this, because I don't know, you just want to keep going. And then yesterday and again today, I stitched on Shine On. So this piece is by Bonnie and Camille. And let's see. No, I don't have my sheet. Yeah, I did. Okay. So it's a 28 count. It's a WIPGO even weave that I'm stitching it on. I think I said the wrong thing on the last video, but anyway, this is one of my WIPGO pieces for this month. And I did get all of this outlined yesterday, and outlined the door and the two shrubs in front of the house, just so that I wouldn't have to, wouldn't be questioning what color went there. I don't have to have the pattern. So I stitched on it a little while at work today and got the door filled in and then started filling that in. I only had about 20 minutes or so. So I think I filled in some of the green also. So that pattern is only available in Bonnie and Camille's Shine On Sampler book. I think that's what it's called. Let me see. It's the Bonnie and Camille Quilt Bee book. So that's the only place you can get that pattern. And it does call for Cosmo flosses. That's what I'm using, the call for Cosmos. 2 strands over 2 threads on the 28 count. So I did that. I did watch quite a bit of FlossTube yesterday and did a little bit of stitching on my Christmas piece. This is Shannon Christine's Christmas Club, the 12 Days of Christmas. And I'm stitching it on 28 count black cashel. And I added some more stitches in on this number 3 block. So I'm using her called for DMCs, 2 strands. For the metallic, I'm using Treasure Braid And these are the other ones that I've gotten done previously. So I worked on that a little bit yesterday, and also worked on sweater weather. I did just a little bit on this. I basically just finished one of the rows of the, I don't know, the little mountains. I don't know, it makes me think of Charlie Brown's shirt. But anyway, I got done with all of the black one, and then I did a little bit on the gray one. So this is, the fabric is a 32 count colonial parchment from Fabrics by Stephanie. I need to slow down. I'm using my own choices of overdyes as well as a couple of DMC flosses. So that's what I've stitched the last couple of days. So like I said, I did watch quite a bit of FlossTube yesterday. I watched Denise over at Black Ribbon Stitch Studio. She had a, it wasn't really a stitchy update. She was showing the most recent products from Fat Quarter Shop, so that's always fun to see all of those. I watched a new person. It's called, her channel's called What Mandy Made Next, and I really liked her video. I like the fact that she's very multi-craftual. She does cross stitch, she does like wool applique, she does sewing, garments, she does quilting, knitting, and so just a wide variety. And I really like the way she did her videos. I think she films it all at once, like telling you what she did each day, but she intersperses throughout her dialogue. She'll show you, like, you know, her working on the knitted sweater or whatever she's working on. She'll show like little snippets that are just set to music of her actually doing the crafting. So I thought that was, I like that a lot. I watched Christine over at Stitch All the Things. She just finished her her piece that she was doing from Erin Condren's Congdon. Is that her name? I'm mixing up the planner, and it's Emma Congdon. Erin Condren is a planner company. So anyway, so she's just got done doing a piece of Emma Congdon's stitch, cross stitch from the heart, and it's beautiful. She finished it so, oh my gosh, it was just beautiful. She got like an oval piece from Hobby Lobby and painted it kind of teal colored, and she mounted her piece on there and mounted, you know, some flowers up above. It just was really pretty. So definitely go check out Christine if you haven't watched Christine. I also caught up a little bit with Amy over at Mimi's Stitchery. She was a Little Form Quilts, but she's recently changed her channel name. She stitches a lot of neat things. She had a drum that she FFO'd recently. She's working on a piece that's like her oldest whip, and it's called Lost No More. It's Jesus with the sheep. And she's working on the A Year in the Woods from Cottage Garden Samplings. She just has a lot of really neat things. And she's got some of her pieces in the background where she films, and her, the Stitch Along last year from Modern Folk Embroidery, her piece is absolutely gorgeous. It's just beautiful. And I like what Amy has to say about, you know, when we're stitching on something and we're like right here on it, you know, we see every single flaw, I know I'm so critical on my stitches. You know, I don't concern myself a whole lot about it, but it is sort of like, you know, but I don't let it stop me from stitching, or I don't have to like frog and, you know, redo 1,000 times. But, you know, when you put it like 2 feet, 3 feet away from you, you can't see any of that. All you can see is just the beautiful color and the pattern. And so we really need to try to be kinder to ourselves and, you know, enjoy the stitching. So I spent a good chunk of this weekend working in Excel, which I absolutely hate. But I don't know if someone mentioned him again, or if I just sort of felt like going back and seeing exactly what his system was. But and I don't know, remember what his name is. I think it's Michael. I should be able to remember because that's my husband's name. But it's Blitz Stitch, and he has spreadsheets that he keeps track of his stitching with. And so I went and watched his video. He's got 2. He did one, I don't know how many years ago, and then he sort of revamped his system a little bit. I like his system. I think it's a little bit more than what I need, and I've already got a system going in Excel. I have a system going for my stitch counting, and also I have another one that's called my, it's basically all of my projects that I've ever done in cross stitch, including current whips. And it sort of shows like my progress, you know, how far I am along in finishing it. It has, if I have a goal date, it has a start date, a finish date. It has a, like a category or a season, and then the months that I would want to display it. And so I'm trying to think of a way to combine parts of his and then parts of mine. So that's what I did over the weekend. It took me forever to figure out how to get that list of all my projects. Like, you know, if it has a finish date, I want it to turn this color. If it has an FFO date, then I want it to turn this color, so that I can tell really quickly looking at it, you know, what's completely done, what's just finished stitching that needs to be FFO'd, and then what's still a current whip. And so it took me a while to figure that out, but I finally figured it out. And so now, I don't know when, but I'm going to try to figure out a way to combine the two. Yeah, I don't know how that's going to work, but we'll see. So that's all I've got for you guys today. I'll be back tomorrow with another clip showing you what I've stitched today. And I'll see you guys then. Thanks. Bye. Hello, everyone. It is Wednesday, October 26th. Oh, I need to do the math, but this is the anniversary of my mom's death today. 27 years. 27 years is crazy. So I'm here to give a little update. I didn't film yesterday because I worked late. It was my late night, and I think I got home around a little after 6 or so. So I didn't get to film yesterday. Yesterday I did stitch on support group. I didn't get a whole lot done because I got home late, but this is what I got done. I started doing the next row of bras, and these are the 2 anchor flosses that I'm using on this particular one. So I hadn't really realized, but both of these rows, the straps are 11 stitches tall, and then this is a little, I think this is 10, and then I think the bottom one is 9. So just beware if you're stitching this pattern. Okay, and Yesterday at lunch, I stitched a little bit more on Shine On. I planned on stitching on it again today, but one of my coworkers knocked over my glass of tea while we were eating lunch and spilled it all over my lap. And so I kind of had to just sit there and dry off. So, okay, let's see. I got it sideways. So, I filled in all of the green, started filling in the red, and filled in the one of the shrubs. So, hang on, I'm gonna go grab my other one and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. So the other thing that I stitched on was Winter ABCs on Monday. And okay, so that's what I got done. I did finish up the runners on the sled, and then that same color is used to outline the roof. And then for the house, I am using, excuse that if you heard my husband, but I'm using Lavender Mist from Fiberlicious Yummy Fibers. So that's what the house is going to be. I don't know what color I'm going to do the door. It is, let's see, it's red on the pattern. And so, where's it at? Right there. I don't know what I'm going to do. I might do like a dark purple. Ooh, like maybe that. Or I might do the blue. I don't know. We'll see. Okay. I did get a little bit of merchandise in the mail today. And Christine over at Stitch All the Things shared about these. I don't know if this is the exact set that she got, but I went over on Amazon and ordered it, and this is what all came in the kit. I mean, I don't know about using that, or that, but what I really liked was the 3 little frames that have different seasonal pictures that go in them. So like right now, the round one has the pumpkin. The square one has Hello Fall. And let's see. The other one had spring showing. I don't know why, but this is the fall one. So let me show you what comes in each one. So fall, and then Christmas. This one is kind of bent up a little bit, but it doesn't matter. When it's in the frame, you can't tell. But this is St. Patrick's Day and Hello Spring. So that one can go either direction. Love and some lemons. I do want to decorate with lemons at some point. Simply Blessed. And then on the back is the witch for Halloween. Happy Easter and Happy 4th of July. And then the brown one, the pumpkin, these pretty Easter eggs on the back. Flower Market and Shamrock. God Bless the USA. Easy Peasy Lemon Squeezy. Merry and Bright. The big pink heart. I don't know what this would be for. And then 31. I really don't know what season that would go in. Maybe, no, I don't know. So the square one has this one, and then that. So maybe that weather vane would go with this sort of generic one. I love this one. I think it is so cute. Hanging with my peeps. And then a Christmas one. This one's so pretty. And then a shamrock glove. I don't know, but it's still cute. Another flag. Happy Halloween. Loads of love and fresh lemonade. So I think these are super cute, and they'll just add a little bit something more to, you know, decorative decor for the season. I think what Christine on Stitch All the Things, she had a little pumpkin, a little freebie pumpkin that I think it was from Fat Quarter Shop. And she stitched it up. And instead of putting, you know, the little circles that came with it, she stuck her stitched piece in here. And she put like a little piece of rickrack across the bottom of it. And it was just real cute. And it has like a little stand, so. Sort of for a tiered tray. I don't have a tiered tray yet. I want to get one, but I have to find the one that's right for me. I'm not really into like the rustic stuff, but if I could find like a shabby chic, yeah, that's me. So, let's see. I think that's it. Other than to let you know that Dwayne's surgery went well. He's back home today. Everything went according to plan, so we are thankful for that. Just continue to pray for him, for his recovery. I did watch Rachel Q Stitches yesterday, and she always has such beautiful things to show. She's stitching on like a angel. She's stitching on a Mirabilia princess. She's stitching a little small little, what are they called? Chatelaine design. She's stitching on Amidst Amish Life, and she's doing a 25/7. That's her piece for that. So 25 minutes a day. It's amazing what she gets done on this piece. She showed a couple of things that she wants to start coming up, including some full coverage pieces. She started one. She showed that. She showed a quilt that her mom made back in the 90s, I believe. And the fabric that she used for sashing is like tearing. And so Rachel's going to take it apart and turn it into 3 little baby quilts for each one of her kids. So I thought that was a good idea. But anyway, go check Rachel out. She is so close to getting to 1,000 subscribers. I think she's only like 20 something away. And so y'all go check her out and subscribe to her channel. It doesn't cost you anything. You just have to have a free Google account to subscribe. And, you know, just go subscribe to her and help her out. Let her grow her channel. Because when you get to 1,000, it opens up, you know, more little things you can do. And it opens up, you know, being able to monetize if you want to, which helps with, you know, people that do giveaways. It helps cover the cost of that. So go help her out as a favor to me. So, and she'll be linked below in the description box. Okay, that's all I got. I'll see you guys hopefully tomorrow. Bye. Hey guys, today is Friday, November the 4th, and I'm here to update you guys and close this video out. It's been over a week since I filmed, and I think I'm gonna stop doing the vlog style for a while and just do a weekly update. It's just I'm not hanging with it right now, so I think I'm starting to maybe feel the effects of working again a little bit more, you know, as time goes on. So that's my plan. I'm just going to start doing weekly updates, but I want to go ahead and close this one out. So I have quite a lot of stuff around me, so I'm just going to go through my my notes from the last time I filmed and go forward. So I did manage to finish my WIPGO stitching for October. I finished my the Scarecrow band on Fall into Autumn. I think it's so pretty. I really wish that I would, you know, really wish it would have been finished for this year, but it is what it is. So I got that done, and I didn't think I was going to be able to get both of them done, but I did. I pushed myself and got both of my pieces, the goals met for the month at the end of October. So I tried to do monthly type goals, you know, instead of yearly goals. So, but I was able to get the, all of the house done, even the white. And I got this piece, this motif filled in also. And of course I had already finished the bumblebee. So I'm happy that I was able to get that done. So let's see. Speaking of fall, with the fall and autumn, we've had a really pretty fall this year. The last couple of years it hasn't been quite as striking. But I do have a little clip of when I went to town the other day, so I'll insert that here. Okay guys, so I'm in town running errands, and I started driving from that direction coming this way, and it's like a little rise down there, and just looking at these trees was like crazy incredible, gorgeous. Look at the colors. Just keeps going down and down and down. I guess it's because it's all the different colors that it was just really, really striking. Coming from the other direction, you can see more of the yellow. Sorry, I covered it up. You can see more of the yellow on one of those. It's right in the middle of those red and orange. But just took my breath away. And it was the most gorgeous sight, seeing those trees all lined up with all the different colors. So yeah, it's been a pretty fall. So I have still been working on Lakin's quilt a little bit, not as much as I would want to, not every day. Like I said, it's just, I don't know, I'm just really tired when I get home, and so I haven't been stitching anywhere near as much as I was before. I know, Melissa, you said on the last video that you thought I was getting more done now that I'm working. I think my stitch count was down maybe about 4,000 stitches. So I think I got a little over 9,000 in October. So yeah, not too great, but it is what it is, and I'm happy to get any done. I also worked on my my Shannon Christine ornament. Okay, so I wish I was one of those floss tubers that had like everything laid out and ready to go. I'm not that person, so. Okay, so I got the border completely done. Put in some more of the metallic stitches, and then I've got that little section right there, and then I need to put the beads on. I think there's a little bit of back stitching also on the wing, so I should be able to finish that tomorrow. So on the 30th, I came up with my plan for WIPGO next year. I made a list of sort of medium to large projects that I either have going already or will be started before the end of this year. and I'm going to put each one of those, it's 12 projects, I don't know if I said that, but I'm going to put each one of those on the board twice, and I think I'm going to have goals of getting a certain amount of stitches in. I want to say maybe I said 500 per block, instead of, you know, coming up with a goal of getting a certain section done or whatever. I think that I can pretty easily get in 500 stitches a week on a piece, and so yeah, I'm gonna attempt that, and I want to make some progress on some of the bigger projects. So I came up with that. I also have my WIPGO pieces for this month, and I'll show you those in a bit. I did work on winter ABCs on Monday, and I almost got my house done. So I just need to put the snow right here and finish the little, there's some little, these little tree type things that go in front. Not quite as big as these, but yeah. So I ended up going with a, I forgot, what is the name of this thread? Hang on. I said I didn't know what I was gonna do on the door, and I ended up doing Rainy Day from Classic Colorworks. This one right here. And let's see, the Lavender Mist was the house. So it was these two colors on the house and the door. So I'm happy with my choices. I think it looks, you know, the purple kind of gives it that wintry, you know, look. And I hadn't done a purple house yet in this series, so I had to get that in. Okay, so, oh, I have right here, I got 9,395 stitches in October. So yeah, before I started working, I had like 14,000 stitches, and then I think in August, I didn't start working until the end of August, I had like 11 something, and then last month it was like, month before last it was like 98, and then it was 93 this past month. So on the 31st, we had gotten permission to dress up by the doctors at work, and so I'll insert a picture here. And so that was a picture of the front desk crew, Kim, me, and Brianna. So that was a lot of fun. It was pretty funny. The FedEx guy came in and he's like, man, this place is full of animals. He guessed that Brianna was a jaguar. And I was like, man, that's real exotic. So she kind of had to keep telling everybody what she was. I don't remember what other kind of guesses, but most of them were like cats, different kind of cats. So, okay, so, sorry, I know that was probably really loud. I got some stitches in on support group. So I've gone on to the next bra. Got finished with this one, and then went on to this one. And so I was stitching this the other day at work, and I messed up. I counted wrong, and so I decided to just make it a design element where I did like a little fancy little front piece. So I got that done. My WIPGO pieces for this month are Be Mine House from Waxing Moon Designs. And my goal for this one is to get, I want to get the roof on the house done. And I did, I mean, I'm considering the dark part, the roof. And so, but I had extra bamboo left over, and so I did go down and start stitching on the house. But I want to get the roof done, and then there's a tree on this side. I want to get that tree done. So I'm stitching these on a 28 count with Shout Linen in the color China Pearl. And I'm using Autumn.Stitches on Instagram. I'm using her color conversion with her permission. And so I'm using two strands over 2 threads. So I worked on that night before last. And then last night I worked a little bit on Elizabeth. I'm not going to work on Elizabeth today because I want to, this is BBD weekend sale. And so I want to work on my stockings today and then tomorrow as well. So, let me see. This page is really going to take a long time. I mean, it's just like a lot of just this stitching in this shelf is just a lot. So I finished this little motif right here, and I started doing the oval one last night, and got, you know, just did that one little piece, and I was like, I just got to go to some 1/2. So I started working on the shelf again. So this is a 36 count hand dyed linen. I think I've already talked about this on this video. Okay, so I got that stitched on last night. I've started watching on Netflix this, I think it's like four episodes. It's called The Inside Man, and David Tennant is in it. I love him to death. So I definitely, when I saw him, I was like, okay, I gotta watch it. But also Stanley Tucci is in it. I love him, and it's a pretty interesting story. So I've been watching that the last couple of days or so. I did have a little bit of, I don't know, sad family news, I guess. We didn't realize that this was going on really, but Lakin and her fiance broke up a few weeks ago. She just let us know this past week, and Emily and Mikey are still living there with Lakin. She's given, you know, her 2 months to find a place to move to. And so, yeah, it's just sort of a, I don't know, it's sad because, you know, even though she really wasn't, I guess she wasn't meeting Lakin's needs, you know, we loved her. We love her and like Mikey, so it's just sort of, I don't know, it's just sad when something falls apart like that. So be praying for them. We went and had breakfast with Lakin this morning. I went and had an MRI this morning, and after we went and met her for breakfast, so we got to hear, you know, a little bit more of what had gone on and everything. So MRI, I don't know when I'll find out about it. I can't stand doing them anyway, but this one, it was at the new hospital in our area, and it was a pretty new machine, so I was expecting a little bit more quiet, and it was definitely the loudest one I've ever been in. It was just unreal how loud it was. And so it was the first time I'd ever had contrast. Thankfully, I haven't felt any kind of weird effects from that. So like I said, I don't know when I'll find out the results. I don't have a follow-up with the rheumatologist who ordered it. He's just going to call me and let me know the results. So I do have my stitch group tomorrow, so if you're anywhere in the Shoals area or anywhere northwest Alabama, southern middle Tennessee, Northeast Mississippi and want to come check out a slow stitching group, we meet the first Saturday of every month from 10 until 2-ish at Calico Rose on Darby Drive in Florence, Alabama. And so we would love to have you. If you are in the area and you like hand stitching, come check us out and spend some time with us. So I'm going to do that tomorrow. I have a massage appointment tomorrow. And then, of course, tomorrow night is the Alabama LSU game. And so, yeah, what's going to happen, I don't know. But I have my LSU shirt on today. And the guy that took me, the tech for the MRI, he came up to the waiting room and got me. And he had on Alabama shirt. And so we walked a little ways. And I was like, we're not going to have problems, are we, today? I was like, look at your shirt. Look at my shirt, So it was funny. He's like, we ought to stick you twice because you're LSU fan. So anyway, he made it, he made it fun. So even though it was like a torture chamber, I did get Floss Frenzy in from Fat Quarter Shop today. So this is silky, no, not silky, satin black. These are the colors. So the only ones that I already had were coal and gunmetal. The rest of them were all new to me. And so, yeah, pretty pretty. I'm going to keep getting this, for the foreseeable future. I don't have any plans on canceling it anytime soon. So, and like I said, at the beginning of the year, they're going to start doing alphabetical. Okay, so the other WIPGO piece that got called was Seasons of the Heart Spring. So this was a series that they did in last year's Punch Needle and Primitive Stitcher magazine. And I've started the spring one and I've started the autumn one. My goal for the month with WIPGO is to get, basically get this half done. I don't think there's much more past right here, maybe a little bit more to connect the heart shape right here. So I don't know, I think it's a little ambitious, but hopefully I'll be able to do it. This is a 36 count that I hand dyed, and I'm using their called for DMCs. So that's one of my plans for the month. My other thing that I'm planning to do that's different this month is to Tuesday is my birthday, and it's also our wedding anniversary, but I'm planning to start this for my birthday. Teresa Koget's In Command. This is something that was released at the market in 2020, the one that happened right before lockdown. And so when I saw it, I was like, oh my God, I have to do it. So I think the intent was for it to be stitched on a more purple fabric. So this is Picture This Plus 32 count Mystic. And she says, I meant to have it stitched on PTP Gothic. So, I don't know, Gothic might not be purple, I don't know. But anyway, what I chose is Evil Queen from Bestitch Me. So, definitely looking forward to getting that started. I want to kit it up on Sunday, and I was kind of like, ooh, I hope it doesn't call for overdyes, but it doesn't. It's all DMC. So I should have pretty much every color that I need, and if not, I'll definitely have enough to get started on it. So I have the stitch group tomorrow, massage tomorrow, game tomorrow night, and then on Sunday we have a symphony performance at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. So I hate when a weekend's like that where, you know, all I want to do is rest and it's like go, 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 go. As far as plans for next year, I really haven't started doing any, but I'm definitely thinking about it. I mean, I did my WIPGO plan, but, you know, I'd like to go through and see what new starts I want to do next year. I definitely want to do the idea that Cheryl over in the Crafting Matriarch put forward about stitching a piece each month that reminds you of a different family member. I already have some of those going, so that will be fun to do those. But I'll have some other ones that I need to either pick new projects or, you know, pick a WIP that reminds me of that person. I am waiting for an order to ship from Hoop and Frame. My husband asked me what I wanted for anniversary, birthday, and he said, you know, what would you like not spend money on yourself stitching wise? And so I've ordered the fabric and the floss kit for Memories of the Past from Hands Across the Sea, and I'll buy the PDF pattern from them. And so I think they're waiting on a couple of threads to get dyed and then shipped, so it may be after my birthday and stuff before it comes in, but you know, that's fine. I'm not looking to start it anytime soon. I think I would definitely like to finish Elizabeth before I start it, but you know, that's subject to change. What else was I going to say? I want to, I haven't gotten, like I was at the end of each month, sort of tallying up how many finishes I had and how many new starts and everything, so I'd know what my WIP count was, and I haven't really been doing that. It's part of the reason why I went to watch a Blitz Stitch video on his spreadsheet. I definitely want to do something that will automatically calculate things for me, but I'm thinking about doing a end of the year WIP parade, maybe a kit parade, and then maybe a box of shame is what people call it, you know, and it's really not. It's box of accomplishments, the pieces that you haven't FFO'd, but they are FO'd, so we'll see how that goes. Okay, I think that's all I've got for you guys on this video. I will see you in the next video, and I should plan to do a giveaway. I've got a couple of charts that I've finished recently, and so in the next video I think I'm going to pull a couple of those to give away. I've also got one that wasn't claimed from a previous giveaway, so I think I'm going to do that, but in the next video. I feel like this one's scattered and all over the place enough, and it's gone out long enough, and I don't have the energy to do the giveaway on this one. So okay, I love you guys. I'm glad that you came to spend time with me, and I'll see you next video. Thanks.